Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday the 11th, 2026, I think, of January. Anyway, we are off on another adventure. We are going to go to the Rose Bowl Flea Market. And we've gone several times to this. It's very big. If you haven't been there, it's a lot of square footage in the parking lot that they cover with all kinds of goodies. And we're gonna go see if we can find some treasures. They still have all the stands out for the Rose Bowl. And they still have cones.
That's the parade,
cones.
right? For the New Year?
For the parade.
Oh, look at that light pole.
Interesting.
Half a mile, turn left onto Rosemont Avenue.
Such a pretty neighborhood.
Yes, it is. It's always an interesting drive getting down to the Rose Bowl. It always amazes me that this is here.
Why?
Of all places.
Oh, look at the
Just
mountains.
because it's, there's a lot of old homes here. The Gamble House is really close by. We've been there before. Actually, is it coming up on our side here? I think we're gonna pass the Gamble House. The Gamble House is from Procter & Gamble, and it's also, there it is, Doc Brown's house in Back to the Future.
The light, turn left onto Rosemont.
It's a beautiful neighborhood, which is also why I'm always surprised, because you think the Rose Bowl would bring so much traffic that the neighbors would just want it gone, but it's a piece of history. So they have security here in the neighborhood to keep people from going up into it. It's residents only, no event parking. All right, here we are at the Rose Bowl, and it's busy today. We got parked. It was very difficult. Here is the map. We are going to the orange area. We're going to focus on the antiques and collectibles.
And there's the newer section on that side. Normally, when the kids are here, we'll go look at those sections. But we're
Yeah,
not
this is
doing
like
that
new
today.
merch, arts and crafts, and
We're not
clothing.
doing that today. These are really cool. Boutique over there.
We're going to try to find some more uranium glass. And I've been learning a lot about vintage glass from the internet after buying that last piece. So we're going to come and do a hunt for that. I like old records, vinyl. So I'm looking for that. What are you looking for, Sha?
Something metal. I like metal pieces. Like they're heavy and substantial. Just have that rough and look, but then have some vintage detail to it. That's what I'm looking for. Hoping to find something like that. I like candlesticks.
Let's go up to the top and then we'll work our way down.
All right, let's see what we find.
Great, how are you doing? Good. Got some Elvis. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Cowhide. Anything?
These two cats here, my mom had these when I was growing up.
I think it's kind of cool. Oh! It fell off.
Alright, here's our treasure. First one, we got an insulator glass. That's not, it's not very rare or anything. So it was interesting on this, the guy that was selling it said that he worked for the electric company and he was removing these going down through one of these like freeways in Bakersfield or something. So he had a whole big collection of them. And they're very common, so it's a novelty piece. It's not something you're gonna go up in value or anything like that. It's just an interesting history to have this. This was on a power line someplace in the United States. The next find was a candlestick that shop out. That looked pretty cool. Old timey. It's got a little hook. It's like all kinds of little brass screws. We don't know much about the history of it. A piece of brass that looks nice. Good candlestick. We ended up with another piece of uranium glass. This one is just a very simple, I think they call these compote dishes. We'll test that one and see. I tested it at the flea market, but it didn't really get some mixed results. And then this one, which supposedly is a Fenton piece, which we'll find out. I'm gonna do some more research on this one. But yeah, Fenton Vaseline Swan Dish. It says from 1930s. We got a pretty good deal on it, I think, if it's real.
And that one did test positive for.
Yeah, I think my detector is having some issues, but we'll give the detector another try on that one and see. Where did I put the detector? Oh, but we can make them glow. Where did I put the? Yeah, here. We can do this test. This will be fun. Excuse me for a minute. So we got a good green glow from both of these, and this is on a 365 nanometer light. And then if we test it also with 395, we get a good green glow. Good green glow, meaning that it is authentic uranium glass. So we did good. So this is today's haul. We got 2 pieces of uranium glass and this and a insulator glass. Hopefully this isn't starting to turn into some kind of an addiction, getting the Vaseline or the uranium glass.